Let your body settle now. Just let it go. Your shoulders feel how they want to stay lifted. They don't need to do that. Let them drop. Your hands, notice where they rest. The warmth where skin meets cloth, and your jaw soften it. There is nothing your face needs to work through tonight. Your feet, the weight of the blanket across them. The slow warmth spreading upward through your legs, along your arms, into the soles of your feet. Breathe in slowly and out, just through the nose, long and easy. The breath knows how to do this without you. And again, in and out. There is nothing you need to solve right now. Nothing to plan, nothing to remember. It will all be there tomorrow. Tonight there is only this. And as you breathe, the sounds you know grow distant and something else takes their place. You are inside a jur, a round felt dwelling on the open steppe of northern Mongolia in the Khentii hills, where the grass runs flat in every direction and the sky holds more stars than you have ever seen in one place. The year is 1230. Urjade Khan rules the empire his father built. The world beyond this circle of felt is vast and cold and perfectly quiet. Tonight you will simply rest here. The fire has burned down to embers. The jur is round, as all jurs are. Its walls are made of khana, wooden lattice panels, lashed with leather cord and covered in layers of thick felt. The felt breathes with each gust of wind from outside, a slow, barely perceptible movement, like the side of a sleeping animal. The walls hold the warmth in. They have always held the warmth in. Above you, the roof poles, the uni angle upward toward the tuno, the circular smoke hole at the crown of the jur. Through it, a small circle of sky. A few stars visible there, framed by the ring of wood, turning slowly as the night turns. The smoke from the hearth has long since risen and gone. Now only cool air slides down from that opening and touches your face. The central hearth is a ring of stones, low and wide. What remains is a cluster of orange embers, no flame, just the slow pulse of heat, each one brightening faintly when a breath of air finds it, then dimming again. The color is deep, almost red. The jur smells of smoke and felt and dried grass, of animals that live close by and food prepared here many times. A smell with no single name, only the smell of shelter. Outside the steppe. The grass runs in every direction from this place, dry and bowed under the autumn cold, moving in long, slow waves when the wind finds it. The Mongol word for this landscape is nudag, homeland, home range, the place a family returns to. The grass shows nothing of every herd that has passed over it. It simply grows again. The wind tonight is from the northwest. You can tell by the way it pushes at the right side of the jur, a long, low pressure, not sharp, not angry, just steady and cold and very large. The felt gives slightly. The leather lashings creak once, then settle. Somewhere out on the grass, the wind moves through a stand of larch trees at the edge of the low hills. You cannot see them, but you know their sound, a slow, dry rushing, like water with no water in it. The trees have been there since before your grandparents' time. There is nothing you need to solve right now. Nothing to plan, nothing to remember. The wind does not need your attention. It was moving before you lay down, and it will be moving long after you are asleep. Beyond the Jur wall, close enough to hear, the horses are settled. A small herd, 6 geldings and 2 mares, hobbled for the night on the near grass. They have been grazing since midday. They stand together in the dark, heads low, facing into the wind. Their breathing is slow and audible if you listen for it. A long exhale through large nostrils, a brief pause, another long exhale, completely without urgency. Horses on the steppe do not sleep the way people sleep. They doze standing, drifting in and out, one hind leg cocked. Their ears move slowly, a rotation toward a sound, then back. They are aware of everything and alarmed by nothing tonight. The herd is calm. When the herd is calm, everything nearby grows calm with it. One of the mares shifts her weight. Her hobble rope pulls taut against the ground peg for a moment, then goes slack. The sound is small and familiar. You have heard it 1,000 nights. It means all is well out here. We are standing in the cold and we are well. Near the door of the Jur, hanging from one of the roof poles on a leather strap, is the airag bag. Airag, fermented mare's milk. The bag is made from cured horse hide, stoppered with a carved wooden plug. Inside, the milk has been fermenting since midsummer, stirred hundreds of times with a long wooden paddle, becoming slowly sour and slightly sparkling, thin and white. It smells of something alive, a clean, yeasty sourness that mixes with the leather and becomes something entirely its own. You had some this evening, in a wooden bowl your mother passed to you with both hands, as is proper. The taste is cool and faintly sharp. Not sweet, but to you it tastes like summer grass and long days riding and home. It tastes like every autumn camp you have ever known. On the low shelf near the hearth, a small cloth holds aaruul, dried curd, pressed into hard white pieces and left in the sun until they are almost stone. On the trail, one piece placed on the tongue dissolves slowly for many minutes, just enough to keep you going. Your youngest sibling fell asleep with one in his cheek, and your mother laughed until the lamp flame bent. You are wearing your deel. The deel is the long robe of the steppe, front crossing, tied at the waist with a cloth sash, long enough to wrap around you when you sleep. Yours is winter weight, lined with sheep's wool, the outer fabric a deep blue-gray faded where the sun has hit it along your left shoulder from years of riding. Dense and soft against your skin. The collar curves high at the neck. During the day, the deel is a riding coat, a windbreak, a place to tuck a lamb against your chest in bad weather. At night, it becomes a blanket. There is no version of the cold on the steppe that the deel has not prepared for. The wool inside holds your warmth back against you, not the warmth from the fire, but your own warmth, the warmth of being alive in a cold night. There is nothing you need to solve right now. Nothing to plan, nothing to remember. The warmth inside the deel is yours, and it is not going anywhere. Through the tunnel above you, the stars. The Mongols have always known the sky the way they know the land, by shape, by season, by what can be trusted. The 7 bright stars your grandmother called Doloon Burkhan. The 7 old men wheel above the northern horizon through every night of the year. You can see 2 of them through the smoke hole now, 2 pale points turning almost imperceptibly as the night turns. Follow those 2 stars outward and you find Altangada's, the golden nail, the pole star, the star that does not move while every other star circles around it. It has been the fixed point for every herder, every trader, every rider across the steppe who needed to know north in the dark. It does not care about any of them. It simply holds its place, as it has always held its place. The night sky on the steppe is not the sky you see from a city. There is nothing here to interrupt it. The stars are beyond counting, layered so thickly across the center that they lose their separateness and become a kind of glow. It has been there every night of your life. It will be there tonight while you sleep. Somewhere north, a long way north, a wolf calls. A single note, low and sustained, rising slightly at the end, then dissolving into the silence. You have been hearing wolves your whole life, and you know the difference between a call moving toward the camp and one that is simply a wolf telling the night where it is. This one is telling the night where it is. The horses outside stir briefly. You hear the soft percussion of their hooves shifting in the grass and then settle again. The dogs on the camp perimeter have lifted their heads and are listening, but they are not barking. The wolf is far enough. The dogs will let it be. The call comes once more from the same direction. Then nothing. Just the wind and the faint creak of the ger poles. The horses are still. The dogs lie back down. The steppe holds all of this at once. The camp and the open dark, the cold and the wolves and the stars that have watched it all since before there were herds to follow. It holds all of it without effort. It simply is what it is. The day has left its weight in your body, the way a long ride leaves weight. This morning you were up before the light, stepping outside into air so cold it felt solid. The grass was silver with frost. The horses were standing in a group, steaming, and you counted them before anything else, 6, 7, 8 all present. The counting done, you breathed out and the breath hung there a moment before the wind took it. In the afternoon, your mother had you relash a section of felt, cover the wind had worked loose. Her hands moved without hesitation, the way hands move when they have done a thing so many times that they remember it separately from the mind. Her fingers were red from the cold, and she did not mention it. Your younger brother chased one of the dogs in circles around the ger until both of them lay down together in the sun. The dog's tail was still moving when it closed its eyes. Your brother's laugh carried all the way to where you were working. There is nothing you need to solve right now. Nothing to plan, nothing to remember. The felt is lashed. The horses were counted. It will all be there tomorrow. Your thoughts are loosening now. The embers in the hearth have dimmed further. one or two still pulsing faintly, the others gone from orange to gray, from warmth to the memory of warmth. Your family is breathing around you, each breath slow and even. The sound of people who are fully asleep. The wind pushes at the felt wall and the felt breathes back. Through the tuno, Altan Goddess holds its place, indifferent and precise. The airag bag turns slightly on its strap in the air from the smoke hole. The horses stand in the dark outside, breathing their long, slow breaths. The wolf has gone wherever it was going. Your deel holds your warmth against you. The weight of the day, the frost, the horses, your mother's hands, the dog asleep beside your brother in the afternoon sun, all of it is loosening its hold. None of it needs to be carried now. The ember light dims. The tuno shows its small ring of stars. The wind on the grass outside is just the wind on the grass, enormous and ordinary and older than anyone alive. You are very still. The steppe stretches in every direction, dark and quiet, and the 7 old men wheel overhead, and the golden nail holds its place. There is nothing you need to hold. The last ember dims. Just let the night take it.